Alrighty, what's up everybody? Peter Gilmore here on this Friday evening. Back to you again with another video, my second video of the night. Once again here on the Peter Gilmore YouTube wrestling page, youtube.com/Peter Gilmore. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like this video, hit that subscribe button down below, and subscribe to my other channels, which are down below in the description box. And as always, friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and share this video all over the internet. And tap that bell, turn on all my notifications so you never miss an upload. And that's all you gotta do. Alright. That's being a pain in my ass in the other room. It is. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, on this Friday evening, Valentine's Day, February the 14th, 2020, in the description box below is my AEW review. Check it out. Give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. If you have any questions, put it down below in the comment section. And that's it. We'll hopefully have a Q&A. Hopefully by the summertime, or spring or summertime, or winter, I don't know. Whenever we can. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your late and out-of-date NXT review for February the 12th, 2020 from Full Sail University in Orlando, Florida. Now this is the go-home show for NXT as they gear up and they're on their way to Portland, Oregon for this Sunday's event, NXT TakeOver Portland, which is strangely on a Sunday. Usually it was on a Saturday. It's Sunday, February the 16th, 2020 from Portland, Oregon. So looks to be a great show. The card is stacked. So got a lot of good things happening on that show. We got Adam Cole, baby, taking on Tommaso Ciampa for the world title. Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair for the women's title. The Broserweights, Pete fucking Dunne and Matt Riddle taking on Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish of the Undisputed Era for the tag team belts. We got Finn Balor taking on Johnny Gargano in a grudge match. Tegan Nox versus Dakota Kai in a street fight. And I think that's it for the show. I'll do my predictions a little bit later, but that's the only matches I know so far. Oh yeah, Keith Lee versus Dominik Dijakovic for the North American title. This is about 5 or 6, maybe 7 matches on the show. It's going to be a 2-hour show, I think. 2.5 hour show on this Sunday. And I will, as always, give you my review either Sunday night or Monday night. Probably while I'm watching Raw. Probably Monday night. Because I work Monday. Yeah, I work President's Day, which sucks! Holiday pay makes money you wish you had. So, got that. That's it. So let's get into the review. Let's not waste any more of your precious time that you are probably doing right now, whatever you're doing. Alright, so we start the show off with the Undisputed Era. And out comes Roderick Strong, Messiah the Backbreaker. He comes out, he's not too happy, he's pissed. And he talks about, it's not about the group right now, it's not about the North American title, it's about the Velveteen Dream, Patrick Clark. He says he feels disrespected, that Dream put his wife and son's faces on his tights, like Rick Rude did when, to Jake the Snake's wife, back in the day. And that feud went completely, was pretty good. It is what it is. So Roddy demands an apology, but out comes Bronson Reed, who he kneed in the face last week when the Undisputed Era were going on a rampage. So Bronson says he has a problem with Roddy too, and they're gonna fight right now. So I gave that first segment 2.25 out of 5 stars, and get that. Get to the match. Match was decent. It was all right. And they brawl right away. And then Bronson took control with some strikes, a slam. Roddy comes back with some chops, works him over the corner. Reed fires back. They trade some more shots. Then Bronson Reed gets the advantage for a while. keeps Roddy grounded, falls with a delayed suplex. Roddy goes to the floor to take a breather, but Reed hits a shoulder tackle from the apron. Then they brawl on the floor. Roddy slams him into the ring steps. And they go back in. And Roddy's in control. But Reed fires back. Roddy cuts him off with an enziguri and a cover for a near fall. And he grounds and pounds a little bit. Bronson fires back with some strikes and some elbows. He hits the corner butt attack for a near fall, stunning Roddy off the ropes. Then he connects with a lariat. Roddy counters, but runs into a power slam and then a senton. And then Bronson goes up top looking for that splash off the top rope. Gets cut off. Roddy follows him up, hits a superplex for a near fall. And then all of a sudden the Velveteen Dreams music hits, and Roddy's all confused and like, what the hell is going on? Bronson hits a suicide dive to the outside. Brings it back in, hits the top rope splash. Well, goes for the top rope splash again. Gets countered by the jumping knee strike of Doom. And Roddy gets the win. 1, 2, 3. Pretty good match. I gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. But, you know, the Velveteen Dream still haunting Roddy. And speaking of that, we see a video of the Dream. He has a jacket with his face on the back, and his tights say, "Call me up." That's Roddy's wife, Marina Shafir. Dream says Strong tried to end his career, so what if someone took something from Roddy that mattered to him? He doesn't have the title anymore, but he has a family. And he says that if something happens to Roddy, someone, somewhere, could fulfill Marina's dreams. He then shows off Troy and Marina's faces on his tights. Oh boy, this is just like Jake the Snake Roberts, Rick Rude feud from back around 1988, I think. 88, 89, somewhere around there. Somewhere in the mid to late 80s. When Jake and his wife had his wife sit at ringside, and Rick Rude was fascinated with her, and he put his wife's face on his tights. And Jake was all pissed about it, and Jake kicked his ass. I think he won that feud, I'm not sure, but there's some good matches up there. I forgot his wife's name at the time. I think it was Lori or not Lori, Laura, or Rebecca or something like that. I forget. But yes, just about the same type of thing that Dream and Roddy are doing right now. So they're gonna come to the head. I would not rule out them having a match at TakeOver. If it gets signed, I think Dream will kick his ass and win, and then they'll continue on, or it will continue on TV. But we'll see what happens. So I gave the Aftermath 3 out of 5 stars, and at that, and we move on from there. All right, then we get a Cruiserweights video, and they're outside, or they're like at an airport, and they're going on a road trip to Portland with the Dusty Cup sticking out of the convertible. And then when Pete Dunne drives, Matt Riddle tells him that he has to drive on the correct side of the road. And then the cops pull up to him, pull him over, and Matt Riddle says he'll do the talking. And then they get their car towed. So they need to figure out something else to get to Portland. That's funny. That was pretty funny. I think Matt Riddle had a little bit of the weed in there, if you know what I mean, because he gets high like Rob Van Dam. But it was a pretty fun segment. I gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. And that's it for that. And it was just a funny segment. We get more of this during the show, and then that's pretty much it. Alright, there we go. Backstage with the now departed Kathy Kelly. Yes, Kathy Kelly has said, I think she said on Twitter that she's leaving the WWE, so she's out. So I would assume that Mackenzie Phillips is going to take her place, because she's been around NXT and WWE for a little bit, but really haven't seen her much. We'll see what happens. So anyway, Kathy Kelly is in the back. She interviews Angel Garza without Zelina Vega. I don't know why Zelina Vega is with Angel Garza on Raw, but when he's on NXT, she's not there. That's kind of puzzling to me. I would have had Zelina Vega do Raw NXT. I guess they're doing something with that. I don't know. We'll have to see. So anyway, also reminds us that he didn't lose his cruiserweight title. He was never pinned. He beat Leo before, and he'll do it again on his way to Jordan Devlin. And then Leo Rush interrupts to say that he's not the same guy who lost the title because he's hungrier, faster, and stronger than ever. So we'll see what happens in their match coming up a little bit later. Should be a good match. I think their third match that they've had. Because I think Leo won the first one, and then Angel won the second one to win the cruiserweight title. Or Angel won the first one, and then he won the second. I don't remember. It is what it is. And that's it. We move on. All right, then we get to our next match, ladies action. Dakota Kai taking on Candice LeRae. Wasn't bad, but it was alright. Right away, Candice hits the code breaker. And started going to work on Dakota. Dakota comes back with some kicks, but Candice comes back, hits a suicide dive to the outside, then another one, and then the third one. I think she hits a fourth one, for good measure, and she's all fired up. She hits up top, hits a missile dropkick for a near fall. Then Dakota comes back, chokes her out on the ropes. They work up top and then to the apron. Dakota follows with kicks, but Candice cuts her off. And gets slammed into the buckles. And Candice's nose is busted wide open. So we saw blood, motherfuckers! Yes! So, broken nose again from Candice LeRae. I think she had a broken nose before. I mean, beating up that pretty little face. Johnny's not going to be happy. Anyway, so we go to break. We come back. Candice hits the round right off the ropes, but misses the Lionsault. Then she hits a German, and then knocks in the Gargano escape. Dakota Kai fights it off, and cradles LeRae for the win. Dakota Kai picks up a victory, building momentum into a street fight with Tegan Knox. So, match was okay. I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. Afterwards, Candice goes after Dakota, but Dakota hits her with the ring bell. Used to do more damage, and Tegan Knox comes out, knocks her back. They brawl into security, has to pull them apart. But Tegan gets free and attacks Dakota again before it's all broken up, finally, by agents and referees and security. Yeah, that's it. So, they're gonna come to a head this Sunday in a street fight. It's gonna be brutal. I would not put it past Dakota Kai to win this match, but I don't know. I think Tegan might get a revenge and win the match, but you never know. We'll see what happens. And we move on from there. Alright, next match. Johnny Gargano taking on Cameron Grimes. It's like a PWG type match. Match was pretty good. Very good match. Little ground and pound to start off by Cameron. And Johnny escapes. They work to the ropes. And then Johnny saw some ground and pound attacking the legs. Cameron escapes. And they scramble to the ground. Gargano falls with some drags. And then knocks in the Gargano escape. Gargano rolls him, keeping control of the move until Cameron hits a knee strike. And then he grounds and pounds a little bit. Gargano counters it. Falls with a Hurricane Rana, a dropkick, and sending Grimes to the outside. Hits an apron super kick, and then a cannonball. After that, we're working on Grimes for a little bit. So Cameron counters the slingshot DDT, hits a lariat. As we go to break, we come back. Cameron's still in control, hits a German for a near fall. Johnny fires back, hits a complete shot, and just goes berserk on Cameron after that. Hits a slingshot spear for a near fall, but Cameron comes back, starts coming back. Gargano clears him off for a near fall. Cameron cuts him off with a side effect for a near fall. Then they go back and forth. And then Grimes hits a collision course, that flipping crossbody that he hits. Gets 2 out of that. Follows with some ground and pound. Gargano comes back with a super kick. And then a tornado DDT. And they go back and forth near the end. And Grimes hits a head kick. But Gargano no-sold it. And knocks in the Gargano escape to finish it off. So Johnny Gargano gets the win. A much needed win. As he gets momentum going for himself. Going into his grudge match with Finn Balor. Coming up on Sunday. That should be a pretty good match. And we'll see what happens with that. I think Finn Balor will win the match, but actually, I think Johnny Gargano will win the match. I think Finn Balor will put him over, but you never know. I'll probably be wrong, but we know. See what happens with that. Alright, then we go to Adam Cole, baby! Telling Roddy not to worry about the Velveteen Dream because they'll take care of him. But right now, Adam Cole's going to teach Kushida a lesson in the main event. He's tired of hearing about Tommaso Ciampa never losing the title and promises to do anything to retain. Anything? Wonder what that could mean. Shadowing? Maybe. So, I gave the Gargano Cameron Grimes match 3 out of 5 stars. It was pretty good. And I gave the Adam Cole segment 2.5 out of 5 stars. And we'll see what happens in this match with Kushida coming up in the main event. Alright, then we see the Broserweights in Swan Love Pride. I don't know. That might be at Disney. I don't know. I don't know where they are. It is what it is. Get that. Alright, then we get Robert Stone, otherwise known as Bobby E. Romance. He says Kayden Carter got lucky last week over Chelsea Green, and she will have a rematch next week, and it's going to be the relaunch of the Robert Stone brand. We'll see what happens with that, and personally don't care. That's all I got to say about that. All right, next week, also on the show, Roddy will take on the Velveteen Dream. That should be an interesting match coming out of Takeover on Sunday. They come right back live on Wednesday with a show, and Roddy's gonna take on the Velveteen Dream. I think Velveteen Dream will win somehow by DQ, and the feud continues on and all the way up to Takeover Tampa Bay. I think Velveteen Dream will win the feud, and we'll see what happens with that. So next week, Roddy versus Velveteen Dream. Gonna be a good one. We'll see. Alright, then we get to our next match. Lio Rush taking on Angel Garza. Garza takes his pants off right away, making the ladies swoon. I could take my pants off and make the ladies swoon, but I'm not going to, because I'll probably get thrown off YouTube. And who wants to see me in my underwear? Except for a couple people we know. Yeah, a bunch of homos. But I digress. Anyway, so the match was pretty good. And Garza started off with a dropkick, follows up with some chops, and a pop-up knee strike. They go up top. Garza puts him in a tree of whoa! And continues his assault. They go to the apron. Lio kicks him to the floor, but Garza cuts him off and sends him into the ring post. He slams him into the ring steps, lays the boots to him. We come back. Lio comes back with a suicide dive. And then a corkscrew senton plancha follows after that. They go back in, hits a spin kick for a near fall, follows with more kicks. Then they go back and forth. Garza counters the come up and hits a powerbomb for a near fall. They go up top again. Lio hits an avalanche ace crusher, a diamond cutter, RKO, whatever you want to call it. And it's really a Gilmore cutter, but that's what it is. And Garza spills to the floor after Lio tries to get the cover. Lio goes up top, hits the final hour on the floor. You gotta win in the ring. Go back in. Goes for another final hour and eats knees. Garza goes for a near fall. Then he hits a super kick. Lio counters the wing clipper into a cradle for the win. So it was a good match. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. And you got Lio Rush and Jordan Devlin next week. I don't know if I think it might be for the Cruiserweight title. I'm not sure. But if it is, it should be a great match. And we'll see what happens. Speaking of Jordan Devlin, he arrives and congratulates Lio Rush. I guess he's now the new number one contender. Tells him that he gets to be the next stop on his Cruiserweight title tour. And that next week he'll show Lio that you never bet against an ace. Okay. He thinks he's Hiroshi Tanahashi. It is what it is. Because Hiroshi Tanahashi... Hiroshi Tanahashi, believe his name is. I forget. It is what it is. So he thinks he's Tanahashi now. I am Ace. Rock and roll. Oh, Tanahashi's a cool guy. I met him a bunch of times. Amazing guy. Among the others I've met from New Japan, Okada, Shinsuke Nakamura, Shibata, Ishii, who else? Kushida. He's from Canada, by the way. He's not from... He lived in Japan, but I think he grew up in Canada. That's just what I think. Who else? Shibata, Okada, Goto. That's it. If you think about, Kenta. I met Kenta when he was in Ring of Honor. So, I seen him when he was in Ring of Honor. Those freaking epic matches. Ring of Honor was just so fucking epic. And that's it. You know, I really want to... I don't want to meet anybody else from New Japan, unless it's maybe, I met the Girls of Destiny, so that counts. I met Rocky Romero before he was in Roppongi 3K, when he teamed up with Alex Kozlov. I am Alex Kozlov. You must cheer for me. Okay. Get that. Let me move on. That's all I gotta say about that. So, but New Japan's coming back to the Garden in August, I believe. August the 23rd, somewhere around there. I might go if I have the money for it, but right now I don't have much money. I'm going to WOW definitely on March the 6th. Hopefully going to the In This Moment concert. Ring of Honor is up in the air right now on April the 26th. I don't know if I have enough money for the tickets. Even if I get a general admission standing room only ticket, I might go, but I might skip this one. But we'll see. Even though I want to see Marty, I'm not gonna do the autographs though. I'm just gonna go to my seat and shut the fuck up, or stand in the corner and shut the fuck up, which probably you all want me to do right now. Fuck you. Kiss my rosy red ass, Mahoney. That's all I gotta say about that. Anyway, after that, we get a video package narrated by Mark Henry, world's strongest man, Mark Henry. I haven't seen Mark Henry in a while. Oh, it airs to hype Keith Lee versus Dominik Dijakovic at TakeOver for the North American title, and how they are revolutionizing the battle of the big men. Well, yeah, Dijakovic is like almost 7 feet tall, like 6 something. 6'5", 6'4", somewhere around there. Keith Lee is a big, humongous, over 300 pound dude. I don't know how he's banging Mia Yim, but you know. But Adam Cole had her first. Just saying. Just saying. I should write that on his Twitter. It says, you may have Mia now, but Adam had her first. And see what he says. I'll probably get blocked. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm nice to. I'll be nice to Keith Lee. I met him. I didn't meet him, but no, I would not. I don't think I did meet him. I saw him in Ring of Honor when he was teamed up with Shane Taylor. Then he went on to PWG and just run amok in PWG. Now he's in NXT, and soon he's gonna be on the main roster in about a year or so. Probably by next WrestleMania. He'll be at WrestleMania 37 in probably a high-profile match. We'll see. And that's all I can say about that. Alright, then we get to your squash match of the week, and I'm surprised at this one. Bianca Belair defeats Santana Garrett in 45 seconds. Bianca said, I'm not fucking around. She hits the spear, chicken wing slam, KOD, goodbye, Santana Garrett, thanks for coming. That was it. I gave that 1 out of 5 stars. I didn't really give 2 shits. And then Bianca cuts a promo on Rhea Ripley going to Raw and acting like she doesn't exist. Acting like Bianca doesn't exist. She tells Rhea to keep playing with her because she'll walk out as the champion on Sunday. Rhea Ripley comes out with that amazing music that she comes out with. Big ups to Ash Costello, by the way. And says she's not overlooking her. She's looking right at her and will go right through her. Then they brawl. Rhea fights her off but gets laid out with the KOD. So Bianca gets some advantage going into Sunday. I don't think she was gonna win the title. I think she's gonna lose. Rhea Ripley's gonna somehow get the win. And I heard from Heel Steven that he might do a triple threat match at WrestleMania. Rhea Ripley taking on Charlotte, taking on Bianca Belair for the NXT Women's title. And there may be a title change. I really don't want to see Rhea lose the belt. But if it's the Bianca, I wouldn't mind it. But if it's the Charlotte, I do mind it. Because I don't want Charlotte near a title at all. Not right now. It'll be the same old boring stuff. But I hear rumblings that Charlotte's going to be sent to NXT. And she's going to be in NXT for a while. You know, giving the women's division a big boost. Because really, all you got is Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair. And Io and Candice. And Mia. And, you got Candice LeRae, you got Kaden Carter, you got Santana Garrett, which we rarely see. Tegan Nox, Dakota Kai. So many others. Very Io should be champion, but I'm just saying. So we get that. So I gave the aftermath of that 3 out of 5 stars, and we'll see what happens with that. Alright, then, like I said before, they were going to the airport. The Broserweights get a private jet. Matt Riddle says he knows a guy. You know a guy? I got a guy. And they load the trophy onto the plane, and then Matt Riddle shoves Pete Dunne into the luggage compartment. And the plane belongs to Triple H. Oh boy! So Hunter is gonna have maybe some, they're gonna be smoking that weed on that plane. So, maybe Pete Dunne will become a man after that. I don't know. So, I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. It was pretty funny. I can't wait for them to be champions. I cannot wait. It's going to be something. And eventually, they're going to hold the belts for a while. I don't know how long, but because I don't even know who's going to beat them right now. It might be the Grizzled Young Veterans, or it might be. It's not going to be the Forgotten Sons. I mean, their time has come and gone. Gunner and the other 2 guys, Wesley Blake and the other guy, I don't remember his name. They're there. It won't be Imperium because they already have the NXT Tag Team belts. So I doubt Imperium. Maybe they can bring back Alex Shelley. You can have Kushida and Alex Shelley go for the belts. I doubt that, but I don't know. There's really not that many tag teams right now. And you have the Undisputed Era maybe getting a rematch, but that's the only thing you could get right now. After they get Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne get done with the Undisputed Era, after they win the titles on Sunday and then they defend them on TV, like that Wednesday or in the coming weeks. After that, they'll probably be done, and then we'll see who they face. It could be just a random team that gets put together. And that's all I gotta say about that. So we'll see what happens with Pete Dunne and Matt Riddle going into Sunday's tag team title match with the Undisputed Era, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. Should be a pretty good match, and we'll see what happens. Alright, then we see Tommaso Ciampa sitting in a Full Sail class. Class that was. Watching the clip of him giving away the NXT title in that very room a year ago. So it must have been promo class. Back then, he was concerned that he might have given up his biggest opportunity, but in 4 days, he gets his shot at the title. He never lost. He says, what if Cole wins and goes on to be the longest reigning NXT champion in history? Ciampa holds that record, I think, right now. What if there's a guy who wants it more and has been through so much more? He could go into WrestleMania weekend as champion the way he was supposed to be last year, even though he had his neck surgery last year. A man is most dangerous when he has nothing to lose, and Adam Cole will find out how true that is. And that was it. That was pretty good. Pretty good by Ciampa. I love the way he does promos. He's very good on the mic. So it's going to come to a head on Sunday. Adam Cole versus Tommaso Ciampa. See what happens. I personally think Tommaso is going to win by DQ. I think Adam Cole is going to hold the belt a little bit longer. Maybe they'll do a special match. Maybe they'll do a rematch. Maybe on TV before WrestleMania. Or they'll do another match at WrestleMania and Tommaso Ciampa wins at WrestleMania. But I mean, a takeover Tampa Bay. But let's see what happens. That was it. So it was a pretty good segment. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. And that was pretty much it. Alright, so next week we got Chelsea Green taking on Kaden Carter in a rematch. Roddy takes on the Velveteen Dream. And Cruiserweight Champion Jordan Devlin against Lio Rush. I don't know if that's for the title or it's non-title. Should be a good match. So next week, there's your programming. And that's all I got to say about that. Alright, then we get to the main event. Adam Cole, baby! Taking on Kushida. This was a pretty good match. These two have never faced each other before, I don't think. So they lock up and work the ropes. Kushida then grounds and pounds him. Adam Cole escapes and goes to the floor. Kushida follows him out. They brawl on the floor. Adam Cole slams him into the ring steps, but Kushida counts back into an armbar. They go back in. Kushida heads up top, hits a flying chop. A son chop! And starts working over the arm, which he was doing for most of the match. Dumps Cole to the floor. Cole cuts him off. They go back in. Cole falls with a neck breaker. He starts celebrating. Goes, Adam Cole, baby! Mocking Ciampa. He was like, whatever Ciampa does. And then he starts grounding, pounding Kushida. Kushida escapes, fires back, falls with a cartwheel drop kick. But Adam Cole comes back for a little bit. Kushida counters into the double heel kick. They go up top. Cole shows him off, but Kushida counts into a DDT and then an armbar until Adam Cole made the ropes. He was trying for the hoverboard lock. Kushida keeps attacking the arm, but Adam Cole cuts him off with a Shining Wizard. Gets a near fall. They go back and forth. Kushida delivers kicks, and then Cole hits a super kick, and then the OG last shot for the near fall. Then he gets another super kick for a near fall by Adam Cole. Goes for Panama Sunrise, gets countered into the hoverboard lock. Cole fights out of it. Kushida rolls him and keeps the hold on. Cole escapes and they trade near falls. Kushida falls with the Pele kick and the Kawada kick next. Cole counters into a super kick and covers for a near fall. Then he hits the last shot right to the neck. Bing bang boom. Adam Cole wins the match. And a pretty good match. I gave 3 out of 5 stars. Good winner. You want to see Adam Cole lose as going into a major event, major pay-per-view, whatever you want to call it. It would look bad on his record. But get that. So Cole wins. I gave 3 out of 5 stars. Afterwards, Tommaso Ciampa comes out. They have a stare down. Ciampa says he takes his life back on Sunday, and Cole says it'll be over his dead body. Boy. This one's going to be a barn burner. It's going to be probably one of the matches of the night. I think, if not the match of the night. I think Finn Balor and Gargano are going to be match of the night. That's what I think, but we'll see. But Cole and Ciampa should be a good match on Sunday. We'll see what happens with that. So that's it for NXT. NXT was decent. It wasn't that bad. But the ratings didn't show for it. It sucks for them. So, all in all, I gave NXT 7 out of 10 stars. Pretty good show. We'll see what happens next week as the Fallout from NXT TakeOver Portland begins, and then the road to TakeOver Tampa Bay begins. Starting this Wednesday night on the program. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Check out my AEW review after you watch this video or whenever you want. Give it a like, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, put it down below in the comment section of this video or my AEW review or any of my future videos coming up. After I defragment this fucking computer, which will take days. It might be some of the reviews might come late. SmackDown review might come really late. I might not even do SmackDown this week, but we'll see what happens. And yeah, the NXT Takeover review might come Monday, late Monday night. So I'm off Tuesday, so it might be Monday or Tuesday. And your Raw review will come Tuesday, definitely. And then AEW and NXT reviews will come Thursday night when I get home from work. Cause I get off a little early from work on Monday, but I get off in the afternoon, so I'll be home by like 4 or 5 o'clock, so I can get to do both, get to watch it. Actually, I will be watching AEW. I won't be watching NXT. I have to watch NXT when I come home Thursday. Cause I'll be at my parents' house on Wednesday. I got the morning shift on Wednesday and Thursday, so sucks, but it is what it is. Making money you wish you had. And that's it. So, the reviews will come over time. Just bear with me, and that's all I gotta say about that. So, thank you for watching my NXT review. Again, 7 out of 10 stars for the show. See what happens at TakeOver Portland this Sunday, and we'll see the fallout on this Wednesday night on the USA Network. And that's it. So thank you for watching. I'm Peter Gilmore signing off. Peace out. Rock on. If you're not down with that, kiss my ass. And that's all I gotta say about that. And I'm out. Peace, bitches.